Today we shall be looking at a branch of chemistry called organic compound. It happens to be one of the largest part of chemistry. So this is a part of chemistry where carbon is bound with the like of hydrogen, or bound with the like of oxygen, or bound with the like of nitrogen. So when carbon bond with when carbon bond with hydrogen, in this very topic it is called hydrocarbon. So we have the like of alkane, alkyl, aromatic, and so on and so forth. Then carbon as well can bond with oxygen. So under here we have the like of alkanoic, we have the like of ketones, we have the like of esters, aldehyde, and so on and so forth. Unless carbon can as well be carbon as well can bond with what? Nitrogen. Here we call it either amine or amine. So today we shall be looking at hydrocarbon, and when carbon bond with oxygen and when carbon bond with what? Nitrogen. However, carbon at times form with oxygen, and this is not regarded as organic. So the like of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, all these are not organic. Though it's a bond between carbon and oxygen, but they are not organic compound. So when carbon bond with hydrogen, I've told you we have the like of alkane, we have the like of alkane, we have the like of alkyne, we have the like of alkyl, we have the like of aromatic hydrocarbon. I have mentioned like 5, but the 3 most important among the 5 I've mentioned are just alkane, and what? Alkyne. Now let's take the first one. The first one is called alkane. Alkane. That's the first one. Alkane. I am not going deeply into them. I just want to bring some certain things out of them. So what we need to know about an alkane is that it is a saturated hydrocarbon. What do you mean by the word saturated? Because the first family of alkane is methane, and that is CH4. You can see that the hydrogen is balanced, and that's why we call it saturated hydrocarbon. So the 4 hydrogen were distributed evenly around the what? Around the carbon. So it is called, so alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon, and it has a single bond. It has a single bond. It has sp3 hybrid orbital, and it has about 109-degree angle, and it is called tetra. So these are things we need to know about alkane. 1 is a single bond. 2, it is a saturated hydrocarbon. 3, it has sp3 hybrid orbital. There's something we call hybridization. I'm coming back to that. And the angle is about 109-degree. And the name of the structure is tetrahedral. So that is little about what? Alkane. So alkane has a general formula of CnH2n plus 2. So this is a general formula for what? Alkane. So which means I can use this formula to generate the next member of alkane. Like the first one, I call the first one methane. N starts from 1 to infinity. N starts from 1 to what? Infinity. So let's see how we get the first one. That is when N is 1. I'll be having C into 1. Then I'll be having H into 2 into bracket 1. Then plus what? Plus 2. So I'll be having C into 1, which is the same thing as what? C. 2 times 1 is what? 2. Then plus 1 is what? 4. So that is how we generate the first one. The first one is called methane. So when you keep using that formula, you are to generate the other member of alkane, such as after methane, the first one I've written is methane. Then I have ethane, C2, H6. Then I have propane, C3, H8. Then I have butane, C4, H10. And the like that. So here, all these form single bond. If you want to talk about the structure, I talk about C, I have H, I have H, I have H, I have H. Then here too I have C. You can see the bond between the two C is just single, and that's why we call it single bond. So I have 3 C, 3 hydrogen here, and I have 3 hydrogen here. So this is the structural formula of ethane. And this is the molecular formula of ethane, and this is the structure of ethane. Likewise, this one I have C into 3. The first one take 3. Then this one take 2 because I have here. Then this one also take the remaining 3, and that is 8. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how we can generate the like of what? Alkane under hydrocarbon. So when you use this formula, you can generate the remaining one, and then you can as well. This is their formula, and this is their what? Structure. So we are coming back to how we can name their UPAC name. Why? This is of course methane. This is of course ethane. This is of course the third one. This is ethane. Then this is of course, this is methane. This is ethane, and this is what? Propane. Then the next one is butane. Then we have pentane. We have hexane. We have heptane. We have octane. We have lunane, and we have decane. I have mentioned totane now. So you can just put in this formula to get their structure, as simple as that. So the next hydrocarbon I'll be talking about here is alkane. Alkane. So we have alkene. This one is alkane. The first one is alkane. So like this one, I told you this one is saturated. So the first thing you know about alkane is it is unsaturated. I said this one has single bond. This one has double bond. I said this one has sp3 hybrid orbital. This one has sp2 hybrid orbital. I told you that the structure of this one is called tetra. The structure of this one is called trigonal. So that's just the difference between both of them. This alkane is a single bond, alkane is a double bond. What do I mean by this double bond? You will see by the time I draw one of the structure. This one is saturated because all the hydrogen is complete around the C. Some of the hydrogen is missing here, so it is not complete, and that's why it is called, it is unsaturated. And then the hybrid orbital in hybridization, this one is sp3, while this one is sp2. The angle here is 109, and the structure name is called tetrahedral, while this one is called trigonal. So we continue from the next class.